Hello, and welcome to Appliance Master Live. I'm Bill, and again with me is my good friend Kari over here, sort of on my left.
Hello, and then today we're going to be talking about, some things to look out for, especially as the holiday season rolls around, like maybe some tips to keep your appliances working, and then some, the classic warning signs that something might be going wrong.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's busy this time of year, and it's only going to get busier. And of course, with our COVID and all kinds of things, we just figured we'd give some quick things to look for. So your life doesn't turn into a total disaster, for the holidays. So,
any kind of unplanned catastrophe that could happen could really throw a wrench in any kind of plan. Yeah. And an unexpected expense in the holiday season is never a fun thing to have to go through. So,
and if you need an even minor service, or even if you're going to buy a new appliance, you have to act quickly because repairs could take longer. I mean, we have just the holidays alone, the rush of the holidays, starting right after Halloween, we're right into Thanksgiving and Christmas and
yes, definitely.
So
we're having delays with getting parts. I've experienced that. And getting appliances, new ones might be difficult.
Well,
so
I don't know if people. I mean, you probably do realize people probably experience this, but the whole COVID has created delays sporadically throughout supply chains, and there's no rhyme or reason, but some appliance parts take a lot longer to get. Some even new appliances, they fill basic categories, but if you buy now, you might not get. You might have to settle for an appliance that it's not quite what you want.
Yeah, or one that doesn't necessarily perfectly fit in the cabinetry or something like that. It could really cause some issues and inconveniences.
Your color scheme.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you have a holiday dinner planned, you don't want to be out of luck and have your oven break, your dishwasher break with a house full of guests, and that's when it happens. It happens like the day before, the day of.
Yep. So I guess, you brought the maintenance checklist, right? Some things to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, we just have we put together a really quick list here. I don't know if you can see this. It's say we have for washing machines, you want to clean out the lint trap on your front load washing machine. Now that may not be obvious to where it is, but pretty much all front load washers have them. And if you're not sure where it is and you can't find it in your owner's manual, then of course you can always call us. But
yes, definitely. And then another thing to do is use the A-Fresh, right?
Yes. So, I mean, this is just one product, but A-Fresh makes washing machine cleaners, dishwasher cleaner, and what am I forgetting? So, yes, that's one brand, but there's other brands out there.
And then, as far as the clothes dryers go, people should keep an eye out if the cycles are taking a really long time, the clothes are not coming out as dry as they should be.
Okay. If you have if you have warm or burning odor in your laundry room, that's a subtle hint that something's on the way out. If your clothes dryer times take more than 45 minutes on average, that's not good. Or if they're coming out not quite completely dry from a load. I don't know if you've ever anything to add to any of that, Kari?
So I think that one of the things we always recommend is having the venting cleaned, once a year, checked out to make sure that the dryer venting is not going to be the thing causing the issue.
And if you don't have time for a dryer venting room cleaning right now, these are just telltale signs to look at quickly here. Let's go to refrigerators. It's like on refrigerators, you have to make sure you have plenty of ice because ice production can slow as refrigerators are starting to have a problem, or if the outside of the unit is warm to the touch, or
and then, sorry, Bill, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
That's all right. And the last thing is make sure you clean your refrigerator condensers at least once a year. This is a good, quick, easy thing to do yourself if you know how to do it, or again, any of these things
call
call us.
Something our technicians do on a daily basis.
Yep.
And then, with the ovens and the ranges, one thing to keep an eye out for is uneven baking, maybe some long preheat times, right?
Yes. Again, these are all telltale signs, early warning signs of if you bake the same thing, the same kind of cookies, the same thing, and all of a sudden it's not quite the same. It could be the beginning of a problem. course, longer
Yes,
baking
and
times.
if you're going to use your self-clean cycle for the oven or range, do it sooner rather than later because you don't want to end up without an oven stuck shut the day before Thanksgiving.
Same thing with a manual cleaning. If you're going to clean it, try not to clean it on the evening before Thanksgiving on a Wednesday night. You know, try to do it maybe the weekend before. That can lead to other issues. And I guess lastly, we touched on dishwashers quickly.
Yep.
You know, running a clean cycle through a dishwasher can.
And then our technicians, they carry dishwasher magic on their vehicle, so that's just a solution that you would run through.
Yeah.
You know, break up any kind of food particles or debris in the drain lines.
Again, this is all telltale. If you think the dishes aren't coming out quite as clean as they used to, there's food particles on them. That's you know, a quick sign. That's something.
Or if you have it on the heated dry cycle and they're coming out wet, that's a sign that something could be going wrong.
Yep. And another thing is like noises. If you hear like rattling or it's just a strange noise inside a dishwasher, that could be like broken glass or pits or any number of things that have gotten into the dishwasher that are. There's a trap even inside a dishwasher. There's a screen on the outside that you can see, but there's a trap that keeps the things from going into the pump. But unfortunately, some of the smaller particles get into the pump, and they'll. If you hear that kind of noise, you want to get that cleaned out before it causes a problem to the impeller and to the motor.
Yes, definitely. I know one thing that we have talked about previously when we're discussing dishwashers is that you can keep an eye out for that filter in there, and that's something that you might be able to easily clean yourself.
Yeah, pretty much every homeowner's appliance manual has how to take that apart and how to clean it, and you can download those from the internet. You know your model and make. You try to do it yourself. It's usually not terribly hard, and but if you feel uncomfortable with it, don't you feel like you're going to break something, then you can call
definitely
us.
Better to call a company like us, especially Appliance Master, to come over and take care of any kind of maintenance that you might need done on your appliance if you're unsure how to do it yourself.
I don't know if you guys at home can see this, but this way I added the APPLIANCEMASTER.com right here in case you forgot the website.
Yeah, and then so I don't know if you have anything else to add to that, but I think that was a pretty good covering of the bases.
First holiday next week is Halloween. I don't know if you trick-or-treaters are getting ready yet, or but anyway, I think it's something we might be doing next week. I don't know. We'll see.
Yep.
All
Well,
right.
thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or comment on this video. You can also go to our website, APPLIANCEMASTER.com, and submit any kind of questions you might have there. We're more than happy to help you.
All right.
And then we'll see you next week for the Halloween episode.
So long, everybody.